Yo, what is up, chat? What is up? It's Title Tuesday. It's the late edition, guys. This is April 26th, the late edition, Title Tuesday, 11 rounds. So, hope y'all doing well. What's going on, chat? I see you've been H, Celso, Ghost, Whale, Pain 10. What's going on, everybody in the chat? Hello, hello. Today is Tuesday, Title Tuesday. You already know what time that's going to be, guys, right? We got big boy prizes to 2 times 2 Tuesday, right? Okay, 2 times 2 chains, 2 Tuesdays. So first place is $1,000. Second place is $750. All the way down through, of course, fifth place, $100 there. Top streamer, top woman, both $100, $2,500 total prize fund there, guys. We got work to do. It's gonna be nice. You see a big Hikaru there, and everybody. In fact, I actually need to crop that. I think because it looks like Hikaru is not there, but he is there. He is there. Trust me, he is there. We just got to fix that crop there. So, Canty, what's going on? How are you guys? Yeah, it's starting in like 25 seconds. 25 seconds. It goes like right there. Move him down a little bit. How y'all doing today, though, chat? This is number 2. Hopefully, y'all saw number 1 earlier. In fact, I actually didn't, so y'all can fill me in. Who won earlier Title Tuesday today? Who can fill me in on that, chat? Who won earlier Title Tuesday? I'm assuming Hikaru did. Assuming. Okay, Hikaru's up. So let me actually, let's move his game up. Boom, there it is. So we got 11 rounds, 3 minutes, 1 second increment. Cool, let me put the sounds on real quick. I like to hear the sounds. Let me make you, there we go. You guys can hear the moves. Hikaru won. Nice. And move that over there. That looks a little bit better. Perfect. And we need to move that too as well. Hi, Canty. What's up, Jess? Yo, what is up? What's going on? How are you? We doing some Title Tuesday. I'm just fixing the score and stuff so you guys can see everything. There we go. That looks better. And this one's number 2, and this one's number 3. Perfect. I should do it. Okay. Dubov second. Yasmin was third. Really? And the early one? Cool. Yasmin and Dubov. Nice stuff. What up, Jess? What is up? So somebody already got a win there. It's an 1871 National Master. So that they don't play any blitz. And I tell you, I finished in my tournament. I did not. In fact, which tournament? I forgot where you played at. Where'd you play and how'd you finish? OBS and where's the game? Okay, everything's up. Perfect. All right, so what does Hikaru have? So we have the B3 Knight F3 stuff, the usual, right? His Nimzo Larson, the double op combo is what he says, right? The double op combo, very easy. B4, very nice move. Knight A4 is annoying. It is annoying. Maybe there would have been a Bishop D4 there. But the knights also it can just be captured, and it also is trapped on the edge of the board. Queen B3, I like this as well. C5, Rook C1. He's going to play on this side of the board. You have the queen side majority, which is always good. You finished 4.5? 4? Wait, you finished 4, 5, 6? 4, 5, 6. How is it? You tied for third, though. Finished in fifth. Good job. Oh, that's Girls Nationals. Nice. Congrats. Big congrats to Jess. Hikaru only 32-34. Hope he doesn't plan on going far in this game. 32-34. He plans on winning every game. Like, he has only done that one time. In fact, there's only been, I think, one perfect 11 out of 11, and that was Hikaru himself. Knight G4, interesting move, but the knight was crazy on E3 anywhere. If we get kicked, we go to E5. And we're also going to put rooks in the center of the board, play E4. How are we doing on time? Miraculous. He's just playing off intuition in a way. You have to watch out for knight C3, but I don't really care about that. There's rook D3 and knight E5. H5, not a move. Knight E5, I mean, okay, it is a move, right? It just weakens the structure. This obviously is going to hang the queen. Don't do this. This is on national television, right? But that's kind of annoying. This is an annoying pin. The question is, what do we do about it? Maybe rook B1, but that's too passive. In fact, knight C3 may be winning. No, knight D7 there. Interesting. What do you do? This is annoying. E4, that's not a move. Rook D1. It is a move. E4 is a move. But knight C3? Oh, but he can't go here because, again, knight takes D7. I was thinking he could go here, but again, knight takes... So he did it this way. This is the annoying part, but still, knight d7. D's nice. It didn't matter. This whole knight d7 idea was why knight c3 didn't work. And so he tried to capture, right? What he tried to do here is he understood that I can't go here now because I was like, oh, that's why e4 doesn't work because knight c3 would just destroy that. So he got rid of this, right? And then he got hit with these knights, exactly, right? I see you in the chat. And then knight d7. Sheesh, big fella. Appreciate the generosity. Handy down on time. I mean, this is an easy dub. So this is, should be a rapster. Start a new gamester. Should be a rapster. Knight d7. Nice little fork here. Queen d4. All right. Take. Okay. No knight e2 yet. You could be trying to set up bishop a6. Of course, Hikaru's not going to fall for that, but he is falling for it. I mean, he's going for it. Knight e2 wins the queen, but you just play rook e1. Wait. No, maybe not. Because after knight e2, rook e2, queen b2, rook b2, queen c1, bishop. Oh my goodness, you would lose in some cases. Sheesh, you would actually lose. So you need to move the queen. Whoa, what the heck happened? King h1? Whoa, but the rook. That was good. There is a lot going on. You see, Hikaru's still thinking maybe b5. It's a weird move. He played rook c2. I understand that you had to be careful there, but he gave the exchange back. Bishop a6 was real, bro. It was too many things going on. There was too many things going on there. What up, big fella? What up? Next poker phenomenon. That's good, man. Phenom, I mean. Arm day today. Got to stay on the grind. Okay, I did back today. I did back. It's nice. Takes. Queen c1 runs into knight e2. Ouch! Don't do it. Queen c1, knight e2. Check. He playing good, bro. To be low on time like this, the man's playing good. Queen h1 and he's done. Queen h1 anyway. How do you even stop me? You're going to have to run for the hills. You're going to have to run for the absolute hills. He ain't going to get far, though. Check, right. It's going to hit him there. And then bishop g4. Even here, oh my goodness. Forgot about this check. Hitting this way. Just because it's there. Is there, where's the combo? Rook e8? No. It's like take. Oh, okay, there it is. Beautiful. And rook here, and, you know, the easy one. Pre-move it out, big fella. Pre-move it out for the people in the back. Oh, Jenks, what up? Who's good, man? And Tani playing Andrakin. And playing a great game against Andrakin. But unfortunately, not enough time. Unfortunately, not enough time. Unfortunately, not enough time there. Yeah, just not enough time. I mean, he has like 5 seconds. 3 second, 1 second increment. He's fighting him. Three seconds there. He grabs a pawn. Gaining some time. Hold on, this ain't over, says young Tani. Okay, this pawn's hanging on with check. But he walks the king up. There's a knight c7. He brings the knight in. Andrakin could be in some trouble here. 1 second on the clock for Tani. Really, 2 seconds. Knight takes. Oh, good move there. Takes. Andrakin's finding everything. Might just end in the draw here. King d7. He checks instead. Tries to be tricky. Knight takes. Tricks him a little bit. That's a great question, actually, bro. Let me actually try to get that for you. Usually that's on. That's so annoying sometimes when it's not on. I'm in. It should be just on. There we go. Okay. Perfect. Got you. King c7 takes. And this should be a draw. Tani's going to draw it. Let's go, Tani. Let's go, Tani. There we go. Got the draw with Andrakin. Let's go. Okay. So we got big. Oh wait, Fabi already. No, he's still playing. This is the game I wanted to look at. Was Fabi? I know. Kurwana. Absolutely great start. Great start there. Fabi. Oh, the black one on time. Okay, he won. He won by 1 there. 1 on time. He was winning anyway. Misha Nick. Okay, let me actually update these standings too. Okay. Let's say easy one for black. Illuminati, what's up with you in the chat? Good to see you. How are you? We're in late Title Tuesday, guys. The late edition. Right now, what just happened there? Did he hang his rook? Oh, yeah, he was... Never mind. Yeah, look at this, by the way. it, it hurts. Oh, man, that's funny. That's very uncommon, but it does happen. It does happen. You know, that's funny. We got a few more games left in round 1 of Title Tuesday. We in here. What up, Tequila? What's good? Good to see you. Thank you. Glad to have you in the chat. Okay. Bishop all around. This is drawn. Oh, because he's gonna win this maybe, but well, it's hard to believe. Yeah, I feel like I can't push for more. Hard to believe he's drawing this. You see, Eval Bar is like, nah, bro. He had to do it a certain way, and this ain't the way. And we got the right pawn in the right corner, right? So we got the right corner for the bishop, so this is a clear win. We have fun here. That's right. That's right. That's round 1. So we're setting up for round 2. We're waiting for that to start. Games, I see them. They should be starting right now. All right, let's check out MVL Lion Beast playing Bean Screen, who's a very underrated national master. Bean Screen and Lion Beast. We have, what are we going to play, a pan-off or an exchange variation? Bobby Fischer used to love this, actually. It's a famous game, Bobby Fischer Petrosian, actually, with the A4 Queen B3, I think. That goes back to C2 and B1 with the rook to C8 in these lines here. This is all theory, though. Very nice. Very nice. Pretty cool stuff from Bean Screen. But we do have indeed a Carol Khan, which is not something I actually see MVL play a lot of. This should be 7. Well, we're not getting what we want. There we go. Queen C2 and rook C8, Queen B1, Bobby Fischer style. Well, now we could go rook E1. Usually, a lot of times you could go rook E1. Your idea here is to sink the knight on E5. Right. You sink the knight on E5. MVL playing. That's right, big fella. He playing. We cheer the best games. Yeah, rook E1. So you put a rook on E1, but the problem is when you go Queen B1 now, right? This rook looks ridiculous. The rooks look ridiculous here. In fact, so moving this rook, and then after rook C8, you tuck the queen on B1. This is the easier way of doing it. You have a Twitch stream, James? I do. Let me see. Is the host? Does that command? Is that set up? There we go. Yeah, there we go. Queen A6. It gets out the way. That's interesting. A lot of times they do trade, but I mean, we like that because it opens a file for us, and this is a very nice pawn flanks. That actually is really good for white. You play B4, sometimes B5. I mean, white got some space. I mean, white's doing really good against MVL here, actually. You have space, but in fact, black doesn't have, even though, yeah, this is a damaged pawn structure, but we have an open file. And it's not bad. The king is in the center, though, but we cannot get to it due to the pawn. And then he gets out of the way, which is usual. This is a nice defense, and we can't open the files just yet. He would try to do this and loosen this. So, in fact, H4 could be a move. Well, if H5, he'll take that boy and then play G6. And now you look crazy. So H4 needs to be prepped with a piece. And for instance, I've done this before in these type of positions. King H2, Rook H1, King G1, and then play H4, H5. It's ridiculous. But not against MVL. It's probably not a good plan. So Queen B5, he went for this route. He's saying, hey, bro, if we're going to trade, you want to trade my way. So if Queen takes, we're going to take with the knight and keep the structure nice because we already have a set of double pawns. Take with the knight. He could take with the pawn, but definitely taking with the knight makes more sense as we're heading into more of an in-game type position. My man's got one set of double pawns, and it's not even bad because it's on the king side of the board. So this is more of draw-like, equal, stable position. White does have the space, central square E5. White has weakness A4, C4, B3. Mutual for black in a way. B5, C5. It's just an equal game. Bean Screen playing very good, but low on the clock. Low on the clock. This is sometimes one of the problems in the exchange variation is because it does get very boring like, and black can get some advantages if you're not aggressive enough or your attack doesn't work. You know what I mean? Hey, whatever it go. I have a feeling that we'll go for it. Why being one to trade down to an in-game versus MVL? In fact, it will probably most likely will go poorly in the positions for white. But I mean, you have to like not that it will go poorly because in fact the structure is what you should read. If you can read the structure on the board, meaning the pawn structure is the GPS of the game. So if you read the pawn structure, it don't matter what the position is. Then of course, I mean the pawn structure says that this is a stable equal game. Eval bar says the same. There's nothing really going on. It prefers black, yeah, literally by 0.1, right? And I think maybe that's because of the C file. Like, maybe I don't really know where they like that advantage. Maybe the king placement, like how knight maybe they like knight C4. They like the weakness, right? But I think it's this activity, right? Also, piece activity is huge. This rook C4 move is big boy move. Oh my goodness, right? This is what happens in the Caro-Kanns though. In the exchange variations in particular, you will have this happen to you, where if your attack doesn't work, you start losing. You literally start losing. So that's what's happening right now. A4 is hanging. A4 is hanging, and you're in some trouble out here. And it says 0 prefer by figure. Did I miss game with Dominguez? This is Title Tuesday. This is Title Tuesday. And being screen is down a lot of time right now. Rook to D2. He says, go ahead, take the pawn, my guy. Take. And what are you going to do? I don't know what he's going to do, but he is down a pawn for kind of nothing. And yeah, that's it. And this is how the end game goes. This is especially in the Title Tuesdays for sure, but also in Caro-Kanns here. Rook D1, Rook A1. Ugh, this is ugly for white. This is just a loss. I mean, we're going to count it now. That's just an L, bro. It's an L, and it is what it is. Like, you play MVL, you know, learn from the game and come back stronger the next week. That's literally it. That's literally it. Bishop E7. Okay. Oh, 19 seconds. Out of there. Is the game over? Well, black's up a pawn. And it's just going to be a grind into the end game. Caro-Kann players are, or of course, Caro-Kann positions usually do favor the end games for black anyway. And going into an end game, I'm down a pawn. I mean, it's just everything's bad for white. Everything's bad for white. We can even take this, damage your structure, but we have a pawn. He wanted that, and he said, I'll take it when I want to. I can leave it here. You have no targets, literally. I'm on delay. Sorry, no problem, bro. Knight C4, knight takes B2, king C2, B3. What? Eval has lost his mind. Eval bar lost their mind. B2. Where's the win? Where's the win? Oh, easy. Yeah, we just go down to the back rank. King C2, knight A3. Knight A3 ended. Sheesh. Yikes. He can't even take the knight there. And that was a great game by MVL. Very instructional. I mean, he didn't do anything. If you think about what MVL did, he just put pieces on good squares, defended, moved around a little bit, got up a pawn, and won the game. Caro-Kann actually is a very simple opening because of that. If the attack fails from white, then you get many times where they've overpushed. They got weaknesses now in the position. I mean, it was actually a very clinical Caro-Kann from MVL, who actually does not play many Caro-Kanns from what I've seen. I mean, obviously we know him for Nidorf, but yeah, he played at Caro-Kann, very, very clinical. King E3, class from MVL, absolutely. Check, and you can push this boy too. We also have a little bridge built, but it's not that clear, is it? It's not that clear. My king is close enough to snatch these boys up. I can sack my rook when I need to, and you still got to worry about this one and this one. That's why the eval bar says it's zeros in a way. In a way. It's zeros-ish, right? 0.3. Let's go, right? What do you do with the Caro when white plays C3? E4, C6, C3? That's a weird move. E4, C6, C3. You just play D4. I mean, you just play D5 anyway. You always play D5. C6, D5 no matter what. Almost no matter what. In fact, yeah, literally like C6, D5 no matter what. White's winning? What? How is he winning? What happened? I don't understand. Maybe there's a mate or something. There has to be like a cool mate. And he didn't find it. Maybe he did. But there has to be... He's mating somehow. He has to be mating. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. This looks scary. Something about to happen. Whoa, here it is. Yeah, that's winning the queen right there. Oh, get the man off the board. Queen A7 and then Queen F7. Oh, but he can block. Oh, take those. Oh, man. Fabi, don't do this to this man. It's a family channel. Dang, Fabi. Fabi. Oh, my goodness. Fabi did it to him like that. Sheesh, I hope you did your puzzle rush today, chat. Because that was strictly out of puzzle rush. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. He needs some milk. He definitely needs some milk. King G2 or King G6. King H2. This is draw E? Drawski, right? You can't make any progress. You can't make any progress. King G1. King F1. You can't make any. Oh, well, okay. I take, you take, and check. Checky poo, what it do? I mean, you could. The check would have been nice to hold him, but this does the same thing. This literally does the same. Nice draw. Nice draw here from the FM. So face in disguise and draw by repetition. Very, very nice. Very, very nice. As we have a few games left, 2 games left here. So I'll take that standing over there. All right. What is this looking like? This is a draw because I have 2. If the bishop, that would still be a draw too as well. You actually have to be in the right corner, weirdly enough. Or it's strange. I say you have to be in the right corner with the king and the bishop for that to be a draw. But with the extra pawn, this is an easy draw. Easy draw for white. And it should be. Let's just put that out there. This should be an easy draw for white, unless black does something crazy and like try to take the rook. You know, like on pre-move. You know how it happens. Where they pre-move it, thinking you're pre-moving, and rook takes bishop, and you do something stupid. And you move your king or something, right? And you lose. So that's what we're gonna see that right now. It feels like something's gonna happen, but it's really hard to lose this. It's really hard. I'm not gonna lie. It's really hard to lose this. I mean, I gotta push. I don't know. That might be what. If you're not careful, you could lose the game because now you're trying to be too optimistic. But okay, the pawn is close. Just move it back and forth, right? Uh-oh. Hold on, he getting a little bit too close for comfort. Oh, shoot. He done got the pawn. Dang, right? See, he shouldn't have pushed the pawn, right? Oh. All he had to do was shuffle back and forth, bro. Oh, he's losing. He's in the wrong corner. Oh, my goodness. Check. And he zugged out. And he zugged out. And he zugged out. Oh my goodness. This is ridiculous. He shouldn't have lost this. There was no. Okay, there was many ways to lose it. In fact, you saw how the only way to lose the game was like that. He pushed the pawn. He had the anchor. And he was also in the wrong corner, not in time. Correct. Lolly, right? What's up, Lolly? And that was it. And that was a wrap. And this is round 3. Let's check out Christopher Yu, the young fella. The young big fella. Christopher Yu. What did he do? Okay, he has all his norms and stuff. Interesting. I guess they're still waiting for him to BG. What is that? What's up with his title? There. D5, knight C3. It's been forever for him. So, G3, bishop G2, knight C3. Yeah, this is all standard stuff, right? All standard. Watching the big fella. We in here, dog. This is that Catalan stuff. For all you Catalan players. It's like an aggressive D4, but for me, it still don't be that aggressive. But it is. If it's just some very sharp lines, to say the least. Very, very, very sharp lines. In fact, little big man, you absolutely. Oh yeah, he's a young fella, but his chest is nowhere near young. So many playing the Catalan, man. Yeah, it's a very sharp opening. You also see it in the World Championship, last one. I think I need to study the Nimzo. In fact, it is a matter of taste, but definitely looking at mini openings will give you versatility. Figuring out what you like. It is important to play things you like, not just what everybody plays. Bishop to F4. Knight to C3, knight D2. Interesting stuff. Very positional so far. But I like white, even though there's not a lot of going on. Look at my development, right? I know I come from the school of attacking chess 101. You literally have to develop everything quickly and fast. And I like what white has done here. Black, not bad. I mean, we got to move the bishop and the queen and connect the rooks. But white already developing everything and probably figuring out what to do with this rook. But I'm definitely liking white, even though evaluation bar says, it's about equal. But as a human here, I'm definitely liking white. We got the space, like C5 feels like a move. He took that boy, spink. And what's the next move? What's next? E4? Ooh, I'm liking it. Because I got space. My favorite FM himself. What up, Nita? What's good, girl? Yo, I got to study Alpha Zero games. It is definitely it will help your game. I mean, it wouldn't hurt. It really wouldn't hurt. And I do recommend the Game Changer book. I went through that. How Alpha Zero and the H pawn. Big fan of the H pawn pushes myself. Shout out to Harry. So yeah, knight to B4, rook E1 or D1. You can put both of them. He went rook F to D. It's always about which rook. Rook F to E and rook A to D. All right. F to E, rook A to D. Maybe he wants this on the C file. There's nothing here yet. C5 is close. I understand, Chris. Bishop A6 is very annoying, though. Very annoying. Wait a second. What was he going to do on that? Maybe you had to clarify, because Bishop C4 was almost trapping the queen, literally. So, you Bishop B7, but is C5 a move? C5, take. I take. It's too solid there. There's nothing. Literally, there's nothing. So, takes. If you take, then B5 opens up. So he takes, but now I have the B5. I have the B5 square. So play E5, automatic. But it shuts down my bishop. His is going to be good. He has an F6 break. He's going for it. I believe it. F6 is going to make this super weak. So now he can play F6. First off, fine, go trip. Secondly, right, knight G5 though, E6 is going to be a move. I mean, it's going to be played. You need to break this up. I mean, this pawn is going to be chilling and having space. E5 signifies I got space. This bishop with the nasty little reroute trying to go this way, but also defending B5. Everything is on the C file. Very nice, good stuff from white. I mean, I would prefer white just because of the space, but this knight is a bro. Like, oh my goodness. Like, this knight is a nuisance. This knight been here forever, and he's not going anywhere. Anywhere. Oh, really? Oh, is that what it says on the title? 88. Okay, what was the last move here? I just missed the last move. H6, King G2. Oh, okay, the little consolidation, chilling. Okay. As the host, oh yeah, they'll probably fix it. Hopefully. H5. This is nothing to do. Wow, it's a good game. I mean, there's things to do, but this knight, oh my goodness. This is the most annoying knight I've ever seen, right? It's so annoying. You can't do much. Like, your queen just doing nothing. Just doing nothing. Right? It's really doing nothing. The rooks look great. The knight and the bishop looks great. The queen really doesn't have anything to do. Knights are so annoying, but definitely this knight on B4. Bishop F8. Hey, out of there. We can probably reroute the queen with queen D1 and just try to figure out where to put it. But maybe there's something greater. Maybe knight G5. We don't have any breaks. Pawn breaks are like pawn pushes, and pawn breaks control the game. Right? Pawn breaks control the game. Can you stop clicking on everything? Oh no, I'm gonna keep clicking more. Thank you, Butner. That's gonna make me click more. I appreciate you, big fella. Appreciate you. So knight G5, bishop E7. Right? Bishop E7. You can take the knight. Obviously, knight to F3. He backs up, and bishop back to F8. Knight to G1. Hell, we got to shuffle city then. What, you want to show? You want to draw, bro? And Christopher, you has no time. So this was actually a very bad decision, I think, because he has no time. He needs to just, repeat. There it is. They took the draw. Wow, because he has no time. We kind of missed that. I maneuver to get rid of the next knight. Exactly. Yeah, he kind of missed that. More click. Thank you. No shade. No, absolutely. All right, well, how many games do we have left? Hikaru's still playing. That is not common. Hikaru's still playing. Wow, but look at the interesting compensation. Oh, hold on. As soon as we come in, he blundered. Okay, why is this a blunder, though? I don't see why. Oh, there was Queen E7. Oh, my goodness. Queen E7 just won the game. It was literally game over. It was Queen E7 because it was a pin. That's why he just played Bishop E6. But King H2, yeah, he was mating. And it was hard to see that, obviously, with the time. Plus, he's trying to pressure Hikaru, or Hikaru's trying to pressure him on the time as well. Right? You know what I mean? So, oh, hold up. White winning immediately. Hold on. What's the move? B4? Oh, it's easy. Right, B4, and then take those. And then, oh my goodness. All she wrote. Queen H8, Rook B5 looks beautiful. We also have Queen D8. But yeah, Queen H8 and Rook B5. Because King G5, Rook B5, get the Rook involved. You also have Queen check, and then bring the Rook around this way. And because if he blocks whatever, you have H4, and then you have a mate on G4. Right here, H4, interesting. The king goes to G4, though. There was a King G4 there. Maybe he was going to check him there, but there was a King G4. But good stuff. Hikaru with the dub there, mating the king. Great stuff, as always. Let's see anyone else we know here. There's lots of games left. We have Marco Rayleigh. That's a nice matchup here. Marco beating. Oh my goodness, what an upset here. Marco is beating Darius Schwartz here. Schwartz is ridiculous. He's trying to set up a stalemate in a way and give up his bishop. He's trying to find a way, and he's not going to be able to do it. 3 seconds left here. Wow, this is a huge win for Marco. Huge win. Oh my goodness, Darius. Let's get this off the screen. I apologize. Plus 14 there. Sheesh. He got that was a big win. Big win. Shout out to Marco. Sugarov here is playing black and losing. Underrated. Sheesh. Shout out to the underrated players today. The underrateds, right? Uh-oh. Dang. Something happened. Okay, now he's winning. Wow. I don't know what's about to happen here, guys. Draw? This might be a draw. Maybe not. Okay, move the king up. And then we queen. Sugarov is so good. This is hard. How do you get out of this? Check. Okay, now we move the king over. Can we go here now? Nope. He's trying not to flag. Queen over? Oh my goodness. How do you get out of this? Yo, this is so hard right now. This is difficult because he keeps pinning the pawn. You know what I mean? He keeps pinning it. How do you get out of this? If you have time to think, that's different. He keeps pinning me. Oh, he made it. Oh, man. Oh, it hurts. Hitting. Splitting. Oh, my goodness. Plus 13. He missed it. Too much pinning. Not enough winning. Sheesh. Got him. That's a draw. That's a draw. Yeah, that was a crazy game. He got made it there. Like, I did not expect it. I saw that he was kind of close, but I didn't think that was going to happen. Crazy. Yeah, most of the time the games won't checkmate. Most of them, right? Got him. Exactly. Round 4, and then we have a quick break. Look at the standings, though. Rasmussen first. Blue Bomb in second, and Joe Bava. In fact, let's check out Joe Bava. Joe Bava is one of my favorite players, actually. One of my favorite players. So let's see what he's playing with the black pieces in the little Grunfeld. Groony Poo, what it do? Usually you play knight c6 and knight b6 here. Yeah, exactly. Knight b6. I've played these positions with black, and you play e5 here. e5 is a really good move right now for black. It's just standard theory. You play bishop d7, that's fine. Painting can be right. What just happened there? Ricky won. Queen c8, right? And queen c8, okay, hitting h3. Then he plays e5. These positions are problematic for black if you don't get the right breaks in, because you see d5 is very space grabbing. The knight looks strange on a5, right? Just like you said, pin is dim, but the knight on the rim is dim, but he immediately moved it this way, and this is all the correct plans. I looked at like 50 games in these positions with the black pieces. So this is he's just doing everything he's supposed to. Of course, is Joe Bava, right? Look at his rating too. But knight to d6, finding everything. F5 is probably going to be played. H6 to stop knight g5 or something first. King h7, automatic. F5 is coming. Queen d8, getting out the way. I'm not trying to chill on none of that, my guy. F5 though is definitely pushing. He's definitely going to push F5, F4, maybe some g5 too as well. King is kind of crazy here, but that's the way we break with it. This does weaken this entire diagonal though when you play F5. He tries to reroute, maybe put some extra protection on F5. But Rustamov plays Danya all the time. Dangerous. Yeah, it's that, and that's a lot of practice for Rustamov too. Playing as aggressive as Danya is, all that defending he got to do, bro. Man, when you playing people that aren't as strong as Danya, it probably is better or easier for him, to say the least. Knight here, knight here. These knights today. F5 is unplayable. Now it is, especially with this king on h7. But here, if you play king h8, that's why when the queen was on d2, it's obviously king h6. But now with queen c2, maybe you can not waste the tempo, but use the fact that the queen is here, and we need to get off of this. King h8 and then play f5. The rook, he literally has the king's Indian position. Bishop on g7, rook literally goes to it goes to f7. Actually, after you push f5. But you're going to play f5. There it is. f5, but it is a very risky f5 because the king is on h7. If the king is on h8, it'd be a little bit different. But right now, I think he's trying to figure out how can I break open your king looking crazy on h7, my guy. It might be f4 just because your king out here in the middle of the street on h7. So it might be some f4. Knight c4, he went this route. But now look, black's pushing. He got that with tempo too. Tempo is important. So he got that with tempo. So now it's black's move in almost the same position. Queen f8, he didn't go king h8. He ain't worried. He not worried about none of that. He says f4, we're going to lock it down. We're going to lock it down. He said take. We're going to get rid of some of that. The problem here, in many cases, is rook e5. I love it. Oh my goodness, that's a beast move. That's a KID move. King's Indian defense. Now what this move does is, and of course the eval bar is loving white here, but they love the material. As a human, you see he didn't take it, right? As a human, the dark squares, now he takes it, but the dark squares become weak. And we have the dark square bishop, but the problem is, I don't think this is the greatest compensation, because the knight is not anywhere near this area. If the knight was anywhere over here, this compensation is viable. I mean, this is for real compensation. But this knight, I don't know. He's trying to get it over here. Look at him. Look at him, right? He's trying to get the bishop. What's the bishop doing, right? What's the bishop doing? You know, like, come on, big fella. But the knight, though, the knight's really good. And you may be able to get the bishop here if the queen moves. And your idea here, get the queen in, bring the knight in, and somehow get the bishop involved. And your compensation is 100% like there. You have full compensation for the sacrificed material. Knight to g5, queen g3, check, bishop d4. I mean, bishop d4. But bishop d4 really doesn't even do anything. And when the knight gets to g5, it doesn't do anything either, right? So that's why I play h5. It's like, I don't even know what this does. Maybe he's trying this, and he needed to make a move, and he's backing up. That's a bad sign. That's a very bad sign. This is a wrap. This is a wrap. This is a wrap. This is a dub. And it's hard when you got that conversation. This is a dub. You have to be initiative is time and activity. When you have the time and activity, that's the initiative, you can't relinquish it. If you give it up, which, I mean, I don't know what the moves were. Like, we have to turn on the engine to figure out what they really wanted from us there, as Joe Baba wasn't able to figure it out either. But you have to keep the pace 100%. And as you see, as it shifted, h4 happened, queen on d8. It's a wrap. It's a wrap here. It's a wrap. Maybe you sacrifice the exchange back, bro. This knight is ridiculous, bro. Hey, you can have it, bro. You can have it. Like, I would just give him that boy back. Yo, you can have it if he was that serious. If you want to be that serious. Oh, wow. He missed his chance. Dang. Dang, he's trying to go for a draw here. Look at the engine. Say that's complete garbo. 100% premium garbo. Rook g6 or queen takes knight. Oh man, he's made it. Oh my goodness. Oh, it hurts. It hurts. Queen g1. Mate, get him out of here. Get him out of here. Oh my goodness. Oh man, that's crazy. Zafraz, you garbage in the chat. Oh man, that is amazing. That's amazing. Sheesh. Whoa, get him out of here. Mated. Mated. Dang, that hurts. He's over 3,000 after that one. 3,000. Wow. 3,000. Wow. Sheesh. Oh my goodness. What a game. That was losing completely, and now it wasn't. He went from winning to, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. That was the game of the tournament. That was the game of the tournament. He was losing by a lot and then just got swindled. That hurt him. Sorry, someone was on a princess is in another castle. Yeah. Oh, really? Is that still going? Oh, you mean, sorry, never mind. Never mind. Never mind. Never mind, Tanya. I got you, Joe. I got you. Hikaru's playing. This is, who is this? Oh, Blue Bomb. They have 3. Okay, got it. So score 4 is over there. Got it. No, Exotic Princess is Joe Baba. I don't know where he came up with this name, but that is Badir Joe Baba, guys. Exotic Princess, if you did not know, is Badir Joe Baba. That is him. That is a male account, Joe Baba. Okay. The man, the legend. Jedi Master Canty, what up? Cone and Garu. So we got a draw here. Hey, don't pre-move it wrong though. Don't get your pre-moves all messed up. And he moved it to the other side of the board. Bro, are you? I'm about to say, bro. Like, we ain't about to, come on. We ain't about to sit here and say somebody lose. Off the stupidness. Okay. Oh, this is a draw, guys. Look at this. Bishop and pawn. Bishop and pawn. You're up a full bishop. You're up a whole bishop, right? And it hurts here. If you have any other piece with this pawn, you win. But it's a clean draw. And it's going to be like that every single time because you have the wrong color bishop. Theoretical. 100% draw. Keep the king in the corner. You're good. And who's next? Konovet's Fandarine here. Black's totally winning. Look at all the pieces I have. We have to figure this out with 4 seconds. He's gained a little bit of time there. Trying not to repeat moves. There's queen e2. We get a check. And even if we trade the queens, it will be bishop and knight. Oh, wow. You know, that scared me for a second. I thought the pawn... You have to sometimes remember, where are we going? Right. White was going this way. I thought he just clean hung the knight. But the knight, that pawn was going this way. So, okay, this is 1 second. Yeah, you get the 1 second increment. Ace time, Drawski. Yeah, he didn't have enough time to clean that one up. He ain't had enough time. Oh, Kusha, let's go, Kusha. Kusha comes to the channel. Shout out to Kusha here with, it looks like he's getting a clean draw. Is this a Sankar, Justin? Might be Justin. What he's playing. It should be a draw. And we say should be because they're going to play this out. And he's going to try to, you know, milk the clock. There's 2 seconds. He's going to try to use everything that he can. But he really can't make any progress. You can't do anything. Yeah, you literally can't do it. There's not even any tricks. I mean, the only trick you could try is like move the rook, right? Go back here and then there. No, but then he would just take the pawn. Yeah, you just take the draw and be comfortable here. Like, don't do nothing crazy. Rook g4. Wait, that was a beautiful move. Rook g4, and then you go rook g1. So he checked them first. Checked them again. Now rook g1. Nice little way to get in there, but the sideways checks is way too many checks. I mean, look how excellent that was. Check the king all the way back. He was on f3. Now he on h6, you know. It's a draw ski for real. It's nothing you can do. You can't get out of it. You can try to walk up this way and blocking the checks. And there it is, draw, 50 move rule. And that is a wrap, guys, for now. In fact, that we're only into 4 rounds here. So we're going to take a short break and then we're going to return right after this, guys. So don't go anywhere. back. Games are back up. Let's go. Let's get some games up. Okay. Let's check out Joe Bava again. Why not, right? Joe Bava. Sir Princess, right? Sir Princess played well since West Duel. Yeah. Let's look at Sir Princess, right? Playing Anton Demchenko here in a B3 system. So shout out to you B3 fans out there. But sort of a double Finchetto stuff. It looks like the Knight of 3 ready kind of stuff, right? Princess. Yeah. Exotic princess here, which is Badir or Joe Bava. So after pawn takes, you do have knight to g5 here with knight takes e4. He goes knight d4, centralizing the knight, c6, nice setup, restricting some of the knight's play, right? So you can't get squares with this knight. He's also defending this pawn. That's pretty good. I like queen c2 a lot, defending and just bringing a rook to the center just because. So now all of my pieces are into play. Literally everything. Literally everything. So now, okay, let's see. h5, h3, just stopping any type of anything over there. But now we got to figure out what we want to do. Now we just need, usually a plan is pushing these pawns, but he's making everything Finchetto, yeah, Finchetto, right? That's what now it's called Finchetto is what Hikaru calls it. So it just changes every few years. It's a new word. So now it's Finchetto now. If I that's the modern way of saying it. Okay. Knight of Fates? Interesting. Yeah, I like this for white. There's space, but you need a plan, and we're probably just going to reroute the knight here. It's a good square for the knight. You also have c5. Can we get the knight to c4? Maybe not possible. That's interesting. I mean, that's an automatic g4, which is played. Knight g5 and knight f4. I mean, these knights here are looking great. They already played around 2. Oh, well, then that would be an absolute, that would be no, in fact. And they never are able to play each other, so it may have been another one. It might have been someone similar, but definitely not the exact same. Do they eat Finchettos in Canada? Yeah, that's a great question. So yeah, it's gonna ask her. King h1. It's always good to play King h1, but we're just trying to, I guess, shuffle around. I mean, they're not the greatest prospects, we would say, as white. Like, you don't have the greatest prospects. This pawn's defended. This is going to really damage the structure, make this weak, right? Or why would you put it? And this is already a very weak square. It's just sort of like a standoff. Who's going to jump first? Who's going to do what first? And you don't really want to move anything. So you might see this next. You might see this next. Because you don't really want to move much. Pieces are on great squares. But we can now think on Anton's time here. 95. Whoa, he's giving up the e4 pawn. He says he wants this bishop, right? And he brings the knight back. But now these knights on the other side of the board can play. I mean, it's not doing anything, but it's super annoying. Like, why is he here? But he's not doing anything, though. It's interesting. It's not doing anything. I can also, like, knight d4 after trading on g7. These knights, right? That's what Hikaru calls them. These knights here. Correct. But I mean, great time management for Badir Joe Bava here. Joe Bava has good time management. I mean, very good. Almost up a clean mana here. Almost. All right, and bishop h6. That opens this diagonal. It's weak, but what do we do about it? Queen here, but that's, well, now bishop g7 is now looking kind of sus. So that's a great move. It highlights the diagonal. Engine didn't like it, but I definitely do like the practical sense. But now this looks weird because you can't move the knight. You can't move the knight without getting, hit in your face, right? So, but we can't exploit it either. That's the problem. F3 looks ridiculous. It doesn't work, really. He plays queen d4. That's a scary move. Eval Bar says you're tripping. But where are we going next? Now he's defending. F5, excellent move, defending the bishop. Pawn takes, you get one in-between move. He has to take first, and now we got to worry about this. Now we got to do something about this. So he moves it. Queen d6 says, offers a trade. You have weaknesses in your camp, says white, that you have to deal with. And you're low on time. So what are you going to do? That's the thing tonight, right? These knights. Rook takes. Rook d8, probably dub on the bub here. Just a little double action, ain't nothing to it. But I mean, there is a knight d3. It's super annoying. Maybe not. Yeah, it's super annoying. This move is, you don't want to complicate it too much. Knight d4, knight d3 is no good, right? Takes. What is going on? I have two knights hanging, but no, d3. c5 is bad. You just take on f5 and knight d5. It's natural, very natural. Very natural sequence of moves. Engine didn't like it as much, but it was a very natural sequence. Capture, put a knight on the file with a smile here. Right, I put it on the nice, very nice square, blocking the file. And bishop takes g7, or do we move? Oh, yeah. You probably just take it, right? Right? Where else would you go? What would you do? Bishop? No, bishop c3. 97? And then takes. Uh-oh, now the file is open. That was strange. What did he do? What did he do? What did he do, bro? Look at this. Look at this fish. What is this? What is this piece? What is this? What is this? What is this? What is this piece? Wow. I mean, wow. He really, I don't know, maybe he's playing his clock. Maybe he's really making him think, even at the cost of concessions and very bad pieces, right? So he got this bishop to here. So he's just trading everything off. And now we take the knight. Wait a second. Can you afford to do that? I guess you can. Okay, all right. Yeah, so he was like, all right, I'm not going to take it. All right, I'm not going to take it. A3, A4. Oh, bishop C1, beautiful move. Tuck and roll with the bishop. Hold on, where your knight going? You going here, huh? All right. King F1, just chill. Knight D3, bishop D2. King F2, he forced a little check. So why do you want me? You wanted to... Are you there in time? E4, what? Can you do this? Uh-oh, it works. Oof. Good, great calculation. He's through there, and we should be through. Oh, this is not even hanging. It's not even hanging. Head for the heels. We can't. He let us get out. We out. Be careful. Check, and then we out of there. Head for the heels, right? Knight C5 is annoying. That's why he played bishop D E5. So he didn't have to deal with this. Look at him restricting the knight. Beautiful play. Beautiful play. Your knight can't get out. Just crusting. In the end game, I will say. Let's rephrase that. In the end game, because in fact, at one point, it was like, what is this? Like, you had a bishop that had no squares, right? But time helped him in that game, and is part of it. He was able to get that dub. Let's check out Hikaru. What is he doing? And he is losing. Whoa, he's losing. How is he losing this? This is not the easiest, like, loss. You know what I mean? Like, this doesn't look lost, but Hikaru is losing for sure right now. What's the standings? Like, he's not even top. I mean, he got 3.5. And if he takes an L here, that's probably because he's been playing chess for how many hours now? Like 8 hours he's been streaming, bro. He probably exhausted. I mean, I get it, bro. I get it. Trying to play high-level chess all the time. 8 hours trying to be a bully, take the money from everybody. And now, you know, some of them ain't having it. Like, sometimes you fight back, you know. But, of course, Hikaru won this one on time in the position that he was absolutely losing. So, but still, yeah, that sucks for Dimitri, like, because he was definitely winning. But, yeah, it's ugly. Where does that put Hikaru now in the standings? What round is this? This is 5. 3 games left. Parham. Oh, wow. Draw. Interesting game. Look at the... Okay, I have 3 pawns for the piece. Oh, I'm winning? Wait. Takes? Push? No. Was it push? Interesting. If I pushed, he take. I think it was push. Guys. It might have been push. Interesting. Might have been push. Oh, he got... Oh, my goodness. She made it with the bishop and the knight. Oh, man, that's sweet. That is so sweet. Bro, that is, like, next level. When you can... That's just, like, so cool. Because you don't ever get this. So when you're able to do it in a real game, like, that's just so cool. That's so cool. Okay, round 6 is starting. Let's see. Let's scroll down and let's check out Aryan Tari. who was also playing against Angry Twin. I forgot who this was. Angry Twin. We have a Rossalimo though. Let's see how he plays against the Rossalimo. Rossalimo. He's thinking. I mean, you have the G6, E6, D6. There's A6, and there's Queen C7 and Knight A5. He went with the E6 version. I'm a fan of the Magnus Way, which is the G6 version from the 2018 World Championship with Fabi. But I'm a fan of the G6 versions. This here is very solid still as well. You can definitely play this with D5. Plays D6, very solid center really. I mean, it's just kind of playing whatever from here. Like Black has a good position. Black's fine. Black's fine. Knight E7, Knight G6 for F5. Pawn takes and Knight F5. Knight C3. Now we can take with the bishop. We have a weird structure, but we have nice bishops, right? And you want to open up the game. So we're going to tuck and roll with this bishop. Maybe E7. E5. Interesting. Letting the bishop pair go and saying I have double pawns. I was not a fan of that. He probably could have captured, then played B3. Eval Bar says that was gross. Oh, because the pawn's hanging. What was that? They did not touch the pawn. Hey, look, sometimes you just give him a lot of credit. Hey, he like, no, he ain't hanging nothing. Like, that pawn was straight up hanging. Eval Bar, you see a jump up there, right? It was hanging, and then he could have played bishop B2. But Queen E1, so now everything's all solid. Everything's nice and solid. This bishop's really bad, though. Interesting. Why did not capitalize? He did not. The Rossalimo was one of the few openings named after Irish players. Nice. Did not know that. Really surprised us, but you do. Okay. Okay. All right. Interesting. Yeah, this is a good position. Good position for, I think, honestly, both. I like white, though, because this bishop's really bad. I would play against this bishop. And I have a knight. I don't want to really trade it yet, though. And I have a target. You see, I have targets. If I hit this, this becomes isolated. So when I move the knight, this pawn's weak. I also can chip away here and really just chip away at your center. So he plays here. He stops at potential C3. You may see a bishop at 5 to try to snap the knight because of the fact that C3 is annoying. It's very annoying, in fact. A3, C3 there. But I do like white here. Are those birds in the background? Yes, birds and a few kids. I think I also live by a school over here. F5. Okay. Interesting. All right, so I just moved the knight, but where are we going? Knight G3 or G5? Knight G5. I gotta go with G5. I mean, I just like this idea. Knight G5, Knight F3 is really strong. Really strong, because it hits the center really hard. Knight G3 is just a move. Maybe you go this way. But this one hits E5, which is the big boy pawn. But maybe it's already hit right now. Right? No. If I go Knight G5, Bishop D6, I go pawn takes, Bishop takes, Knight F3. He went Knight F2. That didn't even feel like a move. I didn't even see this move. I didn't even see this. This is like nobody considered this one because of where is it going next, right? Like, are you about to go to H3? Oh, that's what's up. Oh, you about to go to H3? Like, yeah, like let's go. You about to go to H3? But I guess the idea is to put the knight on F4. But interesting idea there. Knight's on F2. The mid. What up, Max? Sounds like paradise. B4. I like this. Now we. Like we said before, we're going to break this up. Bishop B6 is probably automatic, though. I mean, you are going to lose some, not material, but this is just annoying. I'm going to have 2 passed pawns? Really? He's thinking. Wow. You see the eval bar jump just a little bit, right? But he's going to play Bishop B6. That's his idea. Because you can't let me do this, right? Like, you literally just can't. I have 2, so he took it here first. Wow. Yeah, I understand. I mean, look at this. You got 2 of them. And then rook A1, is that just, maybe, wait, bishop C5. Oh, yeah, here. Bishop C5, rook F7, D4, though. Defend, then take. I mean, feels like we're good here. Takes. Oh, snap. Look at that. I got 3 passed pawns. 3 of them. And because I got the double out combo, like Hikaru says, the problem here is that These bishops can actually, you know, really like slice through these pawns because like holes. When you push one, there's a hole in the other squares because he has two bishops. So if you successfully trade one of the bishops, then these three pass pawns are the greatest thing on the board. But right now, it's not the greatest. You even have, I mean, like, it's problems almost. The knight holds it. Weird knight on f2 that holds this pawn. Weird. Yes, sir. Max, good to be here. Yes, sir. Bishop b2, d4 is not a move. He plays rook d1 because bishop takes f2 was threatening rook takes d3. Right, or even rook takes d3 automatically. But that was based off the pin, so rook to d1. Next move, probably king f1. Maybe g3 less bishop f3. So king f1. Oh, yeah, you just played d4 next. That's the whole... Wait, d4 for the score. d4, pass pawns must be pushed. Now, the question is, do we just push him all the way through and just pushing back? Or no? He's going for it, d4, and do we just push? Rook takes, push. It's not enough. I'm not quick enough. Like I said before, you got to be quick with these pawns. Maybe I just go here and just say whatever. I'm going to put the bishop on a1. Tuck and roll. I'm about to defend all of these. Put this rook here, and I'm going to put this bishop on a1. Cover the square. I push everything. Everything. Push it. Right. That's right. Push the pawns. Push them. Oh, 30 seconds here. Time is getting very, very low for both of them. He plays, what did he play? E6. I don't know what he's trying to do with that one. The pawn is just hanging. E6 was so bad that it went to -1. It went to -1, right? So the E6 was definitely not the move. And now we're in time trouble and we're in a pin. Arjan out of nowhere is going to win this game. All right. It hurts. I mean, wow. I mean, wow. You might as well just hit the resi, bro. Just hit the resi. Hit the resi button. Get up out of there. Okay. All right. It's getting close. So now I would feel a little bit of confidence because he thought for so long. The time's now somewhere where, hey, anything can happen. Anything can happen. 4-7. Yep. Anything can happen. Eval bar about to get a workout. Here we go. Oh, that's mate everywhere. Knight f2. Oh, you can't even go there. Yeah, that's a wrap. Dang. Arjan with the dub. And yeah, this is mate everywhere. And knight f2, I just take it and then do the same thing. Just like, it's mate. Check, mate. Sheesh. Crazy stuff there. Once again. Crazy stuff. Grishuk at a 3006 whopping big boy rating. As we hyping him up. Right. As we hyping him up. He getting hit right now. He getting swung on real hard. Real hard. I mean, throwing haymakers and landing them on Grishuk right now. Oh, snap. Well, let's get up out of there. Let's just get out of there. Bortnik playing black here. Check. Push. Nice. Check. And push. And check. And push. There it is. And out of the way. You can just, well, this is great. Easy. Okay, rook g1. And be done. Bortnik is going to grab that one. Good job from Bortnik. As always, we got Zagolko. Shout out to him. Zagolko's really strong, as we all know. Playing white here. Interesting position. Trying to play for more. We do have the bishop, but it's our defense and offense. At the same time, you see he defended, but he also used his offense for a second. 2 seconds there. Got very low on time. Zagolko is very, very low on time. There's a chance that he could flag, but he is trying to flag. His opponent, he has to move. That's dangerous. He had 0.6. Is he not pre-moving? I mean, move. What is going on? Is he playing on his phone or something? He's moving. He moved so slow there. Oh my goodness. Like, it felt like he didn't pre-move at all. Like, he just flagged. He literally just flagged there. Now, of course, the pre-moves have to be like, you don't blunder anything, but easier said than done. But definitely, okay, that's over here. And check it, mate. You don't even have to queen. Great job. Mac with the win. That's round 6. Round 7 is about to start. As you see, Joe Bava is 6 out of 6. I thought he at least had an L. For some reason, I mean, have we not been watching his games? Like, we have been looking at him, but it felt like he hasn't won all his games. Or is that just me? We got to watch him. He's 6 out of 6. What is Joe Bava doing? He's definitely going crazy right now. 6 out of 6. Only player with 6 out of 6. So let's see what he's doing. He's playing black. He's playing back. Jobava came to play today. So c4, bishop g4, and f3, weirdly enough, is some theory, but knight f3 is principle. h3. Okay, you gonna give me the 2 bishops? Okay, whatever. I like how this knight's placed, though. Can kind of bounce around, but knight c3, great development. Exactly, Aquila, right? Like, I mean, Jabal playing great. Great chess here. Oh, come on. Now, look, I'm not going to lie. Look, oh, man. I mean, I'm aiming. It's just like, you can't resist an attack. You just can't. If you're an aggressive player, there's one thing we just can't resist. When you have the chance to castle queenside, thrust the pawns, and launch, like Grandfather Tao says, sack first, think later. Right, I mean, casting is totally fine. It's going to be a much slower game. Some great chesses, even also some top players. That's right. That's what we live for. Exactly. Yeah, we live tonight, Cougar Bait. Yeah, we got some work to do. Yeah, we have some things to analyze and stuff. So we'll be live tonight. Actually, we're gonna be live at like 9:30. It's gonna be late. Knight b6, c5, a4. Okay, a5, a5. But that's going to weaken the pawn. Well, whatever, right? Whatever. We play knight a4, bishop c3. You have knight e4, don't you? Bishop e1 and f3, and I kick you. I get the b6 square, but it's not relevant. So it doesn't make sense. So he does play c5. Then he plays b4. And I'm going to grab the space this way. e4 is a very tempting move. Oh, my goodness. e4 is just something... Spidey senses are tingling, right? The tactic senses, you can feel it here. e4 and relinquishing this bishop, or releasing this bishop, felt like there was something there. He went for something else more solid here. As you see, we do have the queenside play. This is Sam Sivian, I think. I think this is Sam. I think this is Big Sam. Man, look at his bishop, though. This bishop's terrible. So he's just trying to figure out a reroute. Engine hated that. Why? I guess because the knight's coming out. He went to knight b4. He's hitting the pawn. Oh, he's going bishop a4. I like it. Put the pressure on him. Make him think. Make him think. Knight e4. That's a good move. What is the intention? Ooh, there's a tactic. There's an immediate tactic of knight c5. Bishop b2 is hanging. What they call this is loose pieces, or loose meaning undefended. Now the piece is defended, but literally knight c5 was a move in there. If you're not looking, then you're gonna get hit with them tactinos, which is tactics. Congrats on the title. Thanks, Philip. Appreciate you. Art, what's up? How are you? What is this? Rook d8. Oh, push up on him. He gonna push up on him. If you take on g7, I promise you I was gonna take on e6. So he took on d5. He did not allow that. Bishop takes g7 is probably going to be first. Definitely got to be first. Somehow, can we get this to work if king takes? And then c6? Maybe you just don't take. But then... Okay, hold on. Yeah, we got to calculate. It definitely bishop takes. Right? He's going to let him take? You can always think while you take. Or after you take. But maybe he's thinking of c6 right now. Whatever it is, he needs to think faster. He's under a minute, and Jobava used, what, 40 seconds? I mean, Jobava playing like Hikaru right now. I don't know what's been going on. Up all this time, not losing. I mean, whoa. Yo. That's crazy. Oh, he just froze. He literally just froze. He froze. He gets 1 second increment, but he just froze. Dang. What happened? He just froze. Rook takes queen a1. I love it. Rook takes d5. Oh, hold up, big fella. Oh, Joe Baba saw all of that. Of course, he got 6 out of 6. You think he's not gonna see queen e5? You think he gonna let you check him there? Like, get out of here. All right, so he played queen e5, and then but knight b6 with the idea of knight d7. So he plays rook c7 because rook d8 was gonna be hit with c6 anyway. And you have to deal with c7. So he plays c6. I'm still loving Sam's chances here because he's pushing on him, like he's pushing up on him right now. Knight d7 anyway. If I go here anyway, what are you going to do? That's a strong move. Rook c4, but I think knight d7 was good because if it dislodges the queen, then you have queen a1. And if rook takes, pawn takes, I'm up in exchange threatening the queen. It was a very strong move, I think. But knight d7, of course, with the time that he has, it's difficult to find it sometimes. Yeah, this is definitely looking good for Joe Baba, but he's up a pawn. I mean, you're only up a pawn. You're only up a pawn, right? And it's on the same side. It's on the same side, so yeah, he on fire. Joe Baba's playing an excellent chess right now. He could take a draw. He might take it, but Joe Baba's playing excellent chess. He's up all his time. Like he really came to play today. I don't know what he's been doing or how he's been training, but it's definitely showing right now. At least in today. Hikaru right behind him right now. I see 6 out of 7. If I check the standings here, big fella, 6 out of 7. Hikaru there. But Joe Baba win this. That's a wrap. I mean, he not that he can't lose this, but the likelihood of him losing this is very, very low. Very, very low. Joe Baba losing this. Of course, with Black, I'm up a pawn. Like he would have to really try hard to lose this game with Black. Sam's doing a great job, though. As you see, the pawns restrict the play of the pawns here. But look at that F4. Ugh, got him with the little Zugmaster, meaning Zugzwang. And that's a Rapster. Start a new game. That was beautiful. That was beautiful. Because if he would have if he captured, it was a losing in-game 100%. Your king was too far away, and we're going to use Fox in the chicken coop, like Jeremy Silman calls it, in the in-game course, right? And then we're going to just gobble the pawn and queen due to opposition and being outside and in front of the pawn as well. Game, set, match. That man Joe Baba out here today. Joe Baba is swinging very hard, and you better know how to duck. You better know how to bob and weave, and you better know how to duck, because Joe Baba is playing some excellent chess. 7 out of 7. Well, we're gonna move on to Fabiano is now playing. Games are up. Some games are running. Let's check out Fabi. Oh, these are the last of the games? This is still round 7, right? Yeah, this is the same round. Interesting. Still games left. Okay. That was great, right, West Duel? I mean, that was excellent. Whoa, what's this position? Oh, Fabi getting worked. Oh, but now he's not? That's what happens when you're in time trouble. Oh, yeah, take those. And now Fabi's winning? Oh, my goodness. Dang, this hurts. It hurts to win this way, but, I mean, hey, look, a win is a win, right? Like, I don't care. I'm going to win, but they both knew that he was not supposed to win this game by far. But the time just did it. And then you just check. Oh, he just took the pawn first. Doesn't really matter. Got rid of all his counterplay. Dang. Chat, know your end game, says Lolly. Chat, know your end games. And even when you know your end games, you still don't know your end games. You know, that's crazy. I mean, you don't know them. You obviously will know them, but there's still so many other end games. When you think you've studied, you still got more to study. Shout out to Devoreski's in-game manual. It has 3 chapters on pawn end games and 4 on rook end games. Literally 4 chapters. Imagine that. Okay. King h3. Oh, Shirov. Trying to survive with 1.7 on the clock. I don't know if he know how to pre-move. Yeah, Shirov. I don't know. I mean, is Shirov classified as a boomer or like? But I don't know if he know how to pre-move. Might contribute to that because he that was very slow in the end there, and I mean they could have probably tried to save it. But this is, as you see, the eval bars, right? All right, gotta keep watching Danya in-game series. That works too, absolutely. Shirov goes down there playing Dropstone was super strong. 4 games left in round 7. Oh, this is a win. This one, he took the draw, but how do you win that? I don't know. I actually don't know how you would win that. Engines, you saw the eval bar go way up there somewhere, but weirdly enough, I don't know how he would win that. Okay, this is the last game. Now, this should be a draw. And we always say should because we don't know what's about to happen. Oh, there it is. Look at that. As we say it, you know, white wins on time, but even sometimes it's not on time. They're winning. It's not on time. Shout out to Joe Baba. 7 rounds up, 7 rounds down. And Joe Baba hasn't lost a game. 7 out of 7. I mean, we got to keep watching them, right? Shoot, like, is he going to win again? Like, that's the story is, can anybody beat him right now? That's what we're trying to see. And he using the same openings every game to like B3. How many times have we seen this? Every game he's doing this. If it's working, why not? They're like, can he be beat? in this tournament. Because right now, he hasn't been. Butner says yes. Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's easy to say yes, right? And then he's 7 out of 7 right now. Okay. Castle, castle. Bishop G4, D3. Knight C3, Knight D2, Rook C1. This is all the same stuff you've seen. All the same stuff he's been playing. Nothing different. Here, what it follows is very simple, easy development. I've castled. I got both of my bishops developed and kettled. Both of my knights are out. Great squares. Knight takes F3. A4, B4. I like it. This is always a thing that you use as well as the D4 pawn push. Right. He's still in Hikaru's double ops combo. And you know what's funny? You know what? You might be right. You know what? That's probably why he's winning too, right? Now, did you know that Hikaru's stats now with this double op combo here is actually, I think they said it was like 60% plus win rate with the white pieces. Hikaru with the B3 Knight F3 system, he uses 60% win rate. I think it was above that. And you know, he's only playing, you know, obviously the strongest players on the site. So with a 60% win rate with white, it's a very solid opening. But here, I don't think this didn't go the way that I think we wanted it to go. If I'm Joe Baba here, because the bishop, I mean, this bishop is just terrible. He has a thing for the terrible bishops. He's been how many games we looked at with the bad bishops, and then he still finds a way to win. Like bad bishop, no, I'm good. I'm still gonna win it. G4 F5. Plays H4, okay. Maybe H5, G4 F5. The reason why I say this is like, what else are we gonna do? Unless we're taking a draw. Princess killing tonight. He is working. Big shout out to Joe Baba. En passant, he's so resourceful. He is, and he actually opened up. So now we have a target, E6. Now we have a real target. But he does too. That was a good move. Wow, he might have just... No, that loses a pawn, bro. That's just a pawn. Engine's like, yo, what are you doing? I think you could have just captured and got away with that. Because there are some weird checks. Because C3 was a move. No, but the Knight F3 Rook takes F3. I don't think that worked. But he did get out of the pin, and he's just kind of pressuring white. This is weak. I mean, look at this bishop. The knight's ideally placed. This is why closed games, right? You want to have the knight. When it's all locked up like this, look at the knight ideally placed and doing all this mischief. Like, doing all this stuff. Like, why is he so annoying? Because it's a knight. You can't even move the bishop, right? Because he is guarding this. Gotta guard this. So you kind of like tie down. And you move the rook, you have C3. So imagine something like rook. Well, obviously this is hanging right now. But let's even say rook E2 and try to like sack it for some counterplay. Rook E2 would run into pawn C3. You move the bishop, and then we take this pawn too with bishop check. I mean, sheesh, so you're just getting hit. You're getting hit out here. You're getting hit right now. So as you see, he's still defending. He's thinking, and he plays G4, and the eval bar lost his mind. Right? It's hard out here. It's hard out here. Eval bar lost his absolute. G4 was not it. Now, obviously, it's hard to make. I mean, moves in a good. It's hard to make good moves in a bad position. We don't know what they wanted. The eval bar. F5, Rook F2. Shoot, Rook F2 again. C3. I can't move this. Such a bad position. Like I can't move this rook. So and moving the king. There's this. Oh my goodness, this is so bad. This is so bad right now. Maybe you F5. F5. Take. Rook F2. He just went Rook F2, but C3 he missed it. He didn't allow it. Oh my goodness, C3 was a kill shot. That's a kill shot move. After C3, bishop takes D4 wins in exchange, right? C3, bishop takes D4 is automatically winning in exchange. But he played Rook F8 like instantly. So gave him a shot here to like try to defend bishop takes D4 after pawn C3. And Hrant sees this right now. I know he sees this combo. C3, bishop takes. 25 seconds. This is gonna be his first L. This is gonna be Joe Baba first L. I mean, hey, look, he can't win every game. There it is, C3, and bishop takes D4, and that's gonna be a resi. That should be a resi. Resignation. That's a rough one. 15. It's minus 15. I mean, way to lose. When he wins, he win big. But when he lose, man, he lose big too. Look at this. Say 65. Mate in 10. That's gross. That's ridiculous how the engine spits out stuff like that. Mate in 10. What? Dang. How'd you see that so fast? Mate in 10. Okay, mate in 7 now. Interesting. Mate in 7. Maybe queen d1 check. Rook g2. King takes check. No, I'm losing pieces. Chat misses the same thing. It's just a different way of doing it. Mate in 7 steal. Oh man, this is hard. Mate in 7. Here we go. Yeah, he's not gonna be able to find that either. I understand. Sheesh. Trying to survive. Queen f3. Queen f3 is a nasty move. Oh my goodness. Queen f3, guys. Queen f3 was gross. If I play queen f3, if rook takes, knight takes, king h1, rook g1 was mate, I'm also threatening the rook and I'm threatening queen g1. I mean queen g3 check. Oh, that was a fire move. Queen f3. And I was threatening queen f4 in some cases. But I think the queen was defending. Queen f3 was nice. But there's 11 seconds to 40. Let's see what happened. I think it's family channel. Exactly. Hey, look. You know, Tactinos. That's what I do. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner, boy. Tactics. Win games. But here, hold up. The time is getting very low. Oh, this is how he's winning all his games. I cannot believe he's swindling his way into another one. How is he doing this, guys? That's... Well, shoot. I mean, it was mate in 7. -4 ain't gonna hurt, right? It was mate in 7. And now he's not getting mated anymore. Somehow he's getting out of this. Look at the counterplay, the resourcefulness. Queen takes e6 with check. And I'm getting the rook back. Can you believe this? Joe Bava with the resources. Getting smacked up and down like a clown. Get him out of here. And he's still fighting his way through this. How is he not going down? How is he doing this? And he's got tired of that. He's like, bro, I'm tired of this. This should now do it. This should now do it, guys. Finally... He's taking everything away from Joe Baba. You had to get everything. You gotta take all his pieces away. You gotta take all his pieces away. That's what he did there in the end. If you take everything away from Joe Baba, you got a chance. You literally have a chance. I mean, man, resources there? He won that. He had to win that game like 8 times. Black did. Speaking of Harant chess mood, nobody saw him coming, did we? Because he's in first place right now. He is literally in first place right now. And we thought Joe Baba was doing well. Well, he is. In fact, I mean, he's in second place. He's doing excellent. But Harant is 7.5, actually topping Joe Baba now. All right, let's go to who else left? Fabiano. Another bishop in game. He had a lot of these. How do you keep getting these bishop in games like that? Who else we got over here? Christopher Yu. Oh, snap. Oh, he's mating. Christopher Yu is playing black. Good job. Great job. A few more. Misha, Nick, and Dimitri here. It looks winning for white. But if the king was probably one file. Oh, wow. Something happened. He got caught on some type of pre-move somewhere. Something happened there. Nakamura lost to Bortnick. Dang, Naka getting hit, huh? He getting hit. But, I mean, there's still 3 rounds left, so he could finish with 9. That's not enough to win it. But he still could place. But he is, yeah, it's not his tournament. I mean, he won the first one, like, oh, wow, Carl can't win. Like, yo, can you let somebody else win, bro? Like, you won the early one, bro. Come on, bro. He don't even got to play. But, yeah. Cool, we got a few rounds left. This is still round 8, 3 rounds to go. We take a quick break after this round, and then we finish with the last 3 rounds of Title Tuesday. Okay, Rookie 4 out of the way. Yeah, this is just a draw, bro. Yeah, Hikaru didn't learn how to share. I don't think he learned how to share profits and prize funds. Now Black's winning because he pushed too hard. Because he wanna be all extra. This is what you get, chat. Sometimes this happens. This happens to us all. We've been here, where you pushing too hard and you end up losing in a game that you had no business losing. It hurts. It happens to us all. Funny. There you go. All right, guys. So this is we're gonna take a short break, and we're gonna be right back in a few minutes with the last 3 rounds of Title Tuesday. Okay, guys, games are about to start. Actually, literally right now. Perfect timing. Here we go. Round 9, and here we go. Bortnik versus the top dog right now, who's Rant. Chess mood here out of Armenia. Let's see what happens. Here we go. D4, and Rant going with D5. Very solid. Nice C3. We're going to see a Joe Bava London. Oh, yeah, all day. This is what I like to play. F3. He plays the E3 one. I'm a fan of the F3 one and play G4. But he plays E3, so he might be going for knight B5. He stops it. And knight F3, he's just going for natural. Easy development. You may see an H3 with G4. He goes knight E5. G4 is actually a move here. Might be played. There it is. Instantly. Oh, yeah, big fella. We in the lines. I love this type of stuff. G4, he don't even know what to do yet. Bishop B4, F3. And we almost winning already. He already in trouble. H4, he is in trouble. Rant is in a little bit of trouble right now. He needs to figure out what to do. H5 is a huge concession. Knight takes G6, damage the structure. We go Bishop D3. You out here looking crazy. So you're going to have to figure this out right now. I don't know what he does. I actually don't even know what you do. It might be an H6, H5, and just make the concession. Because if you take, you lose a piece. And due to pawn takes, knight moves, and H5. So you can't even take it. This is a very dangerous opening. See how quickly you can get in trouble with this? And it didn't even do anything. I just expanded and developed my pieces. Very nice opening from white here. Queen B6. Interesting. Here come the tactics. Eval Bar says, maybe you can get away with this. I might go A3. Just to throw it out here, because there's always the queen trap, but queen takes B2 is queen C2. Ooh, that's nice. So knight A4 is a choice then. Do we go knight A4 or not? If knight A4, queen A5, or queen B4 is going to be answered with the same move, which is C3. This is standard, though. In the Joe Bava London, knight A4 is an idea we use anyway to parry queen B6. So if queen B6, we do play knight A4 with the idea of playing C3, B4, knight C5 later on. So let's see what he does. Rook B1's obviously a move. There's a Magnus game with a Rook B1. Magnus playing. I forgot what he played. Yeah, Rook B1. There was a Magnus game. Play Rook B1. But this is definitely a move. Knight A4 is more attacking because the knight actually doesn't do the greatest job on C3 as it's doing right now. Now we just take those, Bishop D3, and you just on it. You even can play G5 first, which is played. Knight goes somewhere ridiculous, right? Where do you even put the knight? He goes G8, but now the problem here is, well, he went H3 with the E6 pawn now. Interesting. Interesting. Did you see the game? I did not see that one. Actually, no, I've seen a clip, I think. Seen a clip of that. Takes. I see a knight takes D5. Feels like a move, but you have to calculate. Just because it feels like a move doesn't mean it is a move, but it does feel like a move. But your king's in the center, and you haven't castled, and sometimes that is a problem in this opening when you be a little bit too aggressive and you start looking around and realize, wait a second, my king is still here too. Eval Bar loves white though. Man, queen D4, I love it. Hitting G7. Rook H7 is just a very sad move to play, right? Very sad move to play because the rook's out of play. You still want to castle. Plays knight E7 and allows the queen takes, which happened. Rook G8, queen E5. What happens if I go queen E5? Knight D7? No, I take the pawn. So the idea here is just castling runs into queen B8. Right, that's why I go queen E5 here. Because castling, you now stop. Queen B8, I might take this. But the idea is your king looks ridiculous on D7. I go up a pawn. I don't see any threats. So, but where do we put our king? A lot of times we actually, weirdly enough, will run it to G2. That just hangs E6. He hung E6. He missed it. Yeah, I think he missed that E6 is just hanging. This is just completely losing. Queen takes E6 is just over. So this is GG. Wow, Red goes down to actually one of my favorite openings, the Jar Jar Binks London, which is, in fact, we call it the Joe Bava London. But, yes, this is very nice. Bishop takes E6 here. And, yeah, this is not looking good for Iran here. Look at the time, too, as well. It's a very, very strong showing here in this opening. I stand behind this board. I'm proud. Very proud to have seen this game live. King E2 and B3. Bishop D6. This is great. Got the double out combo. I mean, what else you want here? And taking down the strongest player in the field today by score. Here with the Joe Bava London. Let's see what happens. Trying to close out 30 seconds here. A5, bishop d6. Very annoying move, but I think he's going rook a6. When Jobava himself is in the tournament and the draw of London is played on another board. Oh yeah, Elvin, exactly, right? Crazy. Jobava himself. And it's funny because he don't even be playing it. He be playing b3. He don't even play his own thing. Like I would, if I had an opening name after me, that's the, like I don't play nothing else. I can't play anything else. Right? I mean, that's how it goes. That's how it goes. Takes, bishop takes b7. Why is he giving this up? Is there counterplay? Right? He didn't like that. And then you have rook d2 in here. Takes. Yeah, okay, got it. Takes. Look at all the pawns. How many pawns am I up? 3, 6, 7. Oh my goodness. Black only took 1 pawn. He only took 1 pawn, now 2. But that is, oh wow. Oh wow. There's a tilt. That hurts. Oh, he ain't even gonna resign. That's how you know. Yikes. That was a tough one. He got back to the 3,000 there. Rank goes down to the Jobava London. All the Jobava fans are raving right now. 8 out of 9. Bortnick now stealing the show. Bortnick stealing the show. Like, now he's in first place. Let's check out Mishanik and Hikaru here. Misha beating Hikaru. Hikaru just having a rough tournament. Maybe not rough, but not where he wants to be, but definitely. I mean, every position, it feels like every position I'm going to. Hikaru is, it's usually, oh man, Hikaru working on. It's like, yo, Hikaru's surviving here. He is surviving. How do we close though? I think we need this knight to help us somehow. Well, now he can't. Man, here we go. He's in time trouble. This is how he lost the last time. In a winning position. This is how he lost. He was moving way too slow and gave his opponent some time to be able to do some things. Danya doing well. Oh, he is. He's in 7th there. We'll check out some Daniel Toon Naroditsky in the next round. Or if he's still playing after this game here. We'll check him right now. Naroditsky. Interesting. Right, but then he swindles every time. Yeah, exactly. Karo's a swindle master. The master of swindles. I mean, he can, and even, like, it's bad because you're winning and you still lose. You know, it's tough playing this man. Okay, starting mate. Rook e8. Wow. Oh, e5. Oh, that's hard to see. I have the eval bar. Obviously, we're watching the eval bar. But the reason why is e5. E5 is just hard to spot, but we see the evaluation bar immediately jump. So we saw that, oh, e5 was a move there. But Mishanik having this low on time, it's hard to spot e5 there. Here we go. Here we go. What if I move the rook? Oh, it's mate. Rook h3 is mate. Oh my goodness, he's mated! Hikaru with the swindle! How did he do that? How? He's a magician. How does he do it? It's mate. It's mate. Oh man. Hey bro, I'm going home. I'm done for the day. I'm done for the day. We out. Hey bro, clock out. I'm out of here. Like, we clocking out. We're done for the day. Literally, I'm done for the day. That's a tilt. That's a tilt, bro. Like, he has every right to tilt and just, you know, do whatever he wants right now. He has every right to do that. And we have to respect that. We have to respect that because that hurts. We felt that across the globe now. Everybody across the world felt that one. Oh, king up. Okay, now we got him in the little box. Ooh, little Zugmaster. You can just king here. Bishop takes works too as well. Wow, draw, really? Oh my goodness. Oh, because he's the wrong color. Oh my goodness. Wrong color. Oh my goodness. Man, endgame's so hard. Endgames are so hard. It's the wrong color bishop. It's the wrong color bishop. That's a draw. Ain't nothing you can do about it. It's a draw. Whoa, he almost flagged. Wait a second. What is he doing? You can't make this stuff up. You know, Title Tuesday shows you that Every endgame that you thought was a draw, even King Rook versus King Rook, guys. Understand what I'm telling you. King Rook versus King Rook in this day and time in 2022 is not a theoretical draw anymore. Yeah, it's really a hard day for chess. You know what I mean? It's really a hard, like, chess is hard. Chess is really hard now. Things that you thought were draws are not draws anymore. So just throwing that out there. Play everything out. And here we go. Round 10 should be starting. Jobava again taking first place away from Bortnik. So does that mean, are they playing? So is Bortnik in wait, why is the game not showing? Yes, they are. Oh my goodness. Here they go right here. Here it is, chat. This is the matchup right now. 8 and 8. I think who wins this takes first, right? Or is in like looking nice. And in fact, the 7.5s have a chance too. This is gonna be a crazy round. Jobava 30 seconds. Whoa. Hold on. Jobava giving a 30-second spot here. That is not good. He might be either, he dances on his stream. He might be like in mid-stride right now. Look, hey, bro, you got to move, my guy. You got to move. He got to move. Somebody get him. 40 seconds there. That was rough. That was not good. That was not good. He lost a lot of time very quickly. Love the hype, Mr. Canty. What's up, alien? Servercast? No, I don't have any problems over here, but you got to move to move. Yeah, you got to move quick. And Bortnik is actually playing the very solid. Weirdly enough, Bortnik's opening choices are very, not strange, but unorthodox, we would say it. And unorthodox, there's not a problem with that at all. He actually even plays the Alekhine or Aliakin, however you want to say it, over the board. Draw by agreement. That was not expected at all. Draw by agreement. 8.5. They like, yo, bro, you want to draw? Yeah, I'll take a draw. Wow, I didn't hear anyone offer. I did not hear anyone offer there. Interesting, but there was a draw. And what does that do for the standings? So Jobava has great pairing, so that puts him in first. Bortnik in second, and one of these 7.5s can take it literally right now. So any of these 7.5s, which are, let's see, who's the first? So Fabi and Sam Sivian, Fabi and Sam, they could take it. Even Hrant here. Like, I mean, yeah, the draw's fine, whatever, but it doesn't guarantee them anything. That did not guarantee anything for both players. So in fact, anyone with 7.5 is hype that they drew that game just now. Anybody with 7.5 is like, oh, I got a chance. What else, Penny? I surprisingly like this for black, as the engine agrees. Now, yeah, I like this for black. I think just because of where the bishops are placed. It's not like he's better, but maybe that wasn't the greatest, but just the bishop placement, it felt like his coordination was a little better than mine. H4 was not good. I didn't like that. E4, it is played. I do have a check and then take and then bring the bishop back. That's just kind of annoying. So he just brings it back. Bishop H5 doesn't create really any weaknesses, so doesn't go for it. F3. I know you don't want to play that, but let me look. The king right here, right? What up, Anthony? Was good. King takes E7 or King E7. Sorry, this knight is terrible. Right? I think I don't know where that quote came from. I've heard this a long time ago, and obviously this is not always the case, but they always say, like, if you have one bad piece, then your whole position is bad. And that's a wild stretch. But definitely that was said before. I can't remember. You can Google the quote there. But the knight is very, very bad here. A very bad piece. Your only square is A2. And then it's on the edge of the board, right? So just because of that, black probably has just a slight edge. And I mean, I'm talking about very minimal. As you see, the eval bar agrees like 0.6. That's not even enough to even say anything about anything. But, I mean, they do prefer black. As a human, I like the fact that I can say, if I'm black pieces here, your knight is terrible, mine is not. I can compare it. I can push on, says Fabi. That's just kind of how it is there. Okay, rook after d1. All right, c takes b5, rook d1. Interesting. King feel like he in the middle of the street, but he can just go king b2 in there. Knight goes to d7. I mean, look at this piece, guys. Like, right? You almost feel like you're down a piece. You almost, and look how far he is away from the action. This piece is so bad. Oh my goodness. Right? Because that's all you think about the whole time. The rest of the position. How do I get the piece active? How do I get the piece active? How do I get the, and then if you get it active, sometimes it would be too late. Oh, look at that. Increasing the pressure. I mean, this is a tough game. But the time may be able to hold. Rook t4, a little bit of activity of the rook. I don't know what we're doing next. I have no idea what we do next. Shuffle? Oh my goodness, that's scary. Now he doing the crazy. You see this? You see what I'm saying? Like now we gotta do this. Now we gotta calculate stuff. Oh, this is, I don't know. Do you take this or not? Angel like, no, you're fine. But like, bro, what? What do you mean I'm fine? He's just like the piece on a4. Play a4? a4 here? Sheesh, I don't know. I don't know. This is scary. a4 seems like the move though. Lock it up, bro. I'm just, stop swinging at me, right? Just stop swinging at me, bro. Like a4 seems like the move. He captured. Bishop c4. Take, take. Take, take. Yep. And the knight. Now I can get the knight out, but it's kind of late for that. But I can get the knight somewhere. That was a great move. Knight b3. Ugh, I don't know. There's a check. It's almost an Anastasia's made or Anastasia, whatever. And then it's knight d3, but the king will go to b1 if that rook checked there. Luckily, we couldn't go to b2, but we have b1. Rook got to go somewhere. Can we just go up? We are hitting the pawn. Oh, knight a4. I'm like, we'll fall right into it. But this pawn is a beast. Knight e2. Look, he still didn't move it. When did he put this knight on c1? Let me go back. I just want to see what move that was. Sheesh, bro. This knight been on c1 forever. He put it there and it stayed there. On move 16, it was on c1. We're on move 39. Now he moved it. On move 40 from move 16, the knight stayed on c1. Fighting though, man, this man is a beast, bro. Fabi not able to crack him. Like, having a great position, everything looking good. Phenomenal play. Harant is playing very strong chess. There's just no doubt about it. The man is playing like an absolute beast. Even against Fabi too. Fabi trying to figure out what he does as he moves there. Knight c3. That's a good check, but there's king over. Takes, I can almost take. I play f3. He got to, I think, oh, there was 91. My goodness. The stupid knight checks. You can just probably tuck and roll with the piece. Maybe just, yep, knight f4. And honestly, maybe shuffle. I don't think he could have did anything that would annoy you if you shuffled the knight back and forth from where it was. He's trying to go for the flag. And that's what I was talking about, chat, right? You know, things that you thought was supposed to be a draw, right? Like this right here is zeros, right? It's supposed to be a draw. But what happens here is everything that you thought was a draw is not anymore. As they're still playing on here, and somebody could potentially lose this game. And I don't even know how. I don't even know how. And then we're going to see it. We're going to watch. We're going to watch. We're going to see it. We're going to see what happens. So it looks like, oh, okay. This looks peaceful. Yeah, he's shuffling, right? I mean, 50 moves? Can we get the 50 move rule? Hey, no, we get the ref in here. Can we get the referee? Yeah, let's get the ref. Yeah, get the ref in here. Yeah. Can we get the ref 50? Can we get the 50 move check? Yeah. Let's get the 50 move check. Can we get the 50 move check, bro? Can we get the 50 move check? Anyone? It's getting close. It's getting very close. There it is. There it is. Hey, thanks, ref. Appreciate it, ref. Appreciate it, ref. 50 moves. That boy was getting a little bit out of hand. But they played it out. And their Disky, I thought I saw his name. Oh, maybe that game just ended. Jobava and Hikaru. Oh my goodness. Final round? Final round? What the pairings look like? Jobava's still in first place. Oh, this is crazy. Hikaru win this? Hikaru could take it. Oh my goodness, this is a crazy game. If Hikaru wins, he could take it away. He literally could take first. But that would be if Bortnik and Sam Savian lose. They would have to they couldn't because 9 would win it. But 9.5 could win. 9.5 could win. So, and look at Hikaru playing what Joe Baba was playing. And winning. So, I mean, this is real good stuff, Chad. Watch Hikaru swing the whole thing. And right now, Hikaru is placed 7th, right? I'm telling you, somehow, like, weirdly enough, I mean, he be finding some type of way to get out of things and get into things. He's in 7th place right now. So, let's see what happens. Is Joe Baba able to hold this down and clinch first? Or will Hikaru take it? Or, you know, there's others. Bortnik got 8.5 too. Sam and Bortnik playing each other too? Oh my goodness. Let me actually see how that's going right now too. Sam, let me just see that real quick. It looked like the same game. Bro, this is ridiculous. It looked like the same game almost. Now, I know with Bortnik has the knight and the bishop here and stuff, but this is Joe Baba London. But it feels like his queen and the bishop. Let me go back to that game. It felt like it was similar. So many great games, yeah. Late Taylor Tuesday today was stacked. Absolutely. Oh, I like this for Hikaru. I mean, he got the double op combo, like he says it, right? The double op combo. Looking nice. But you don't want to push too early and have everything liquidate and neutralize. That's what we don't want. So we need to slowly build up this attack. Maybe not slowly, but definitely we have to build it up. Hence H4, Bishop F3 maybe backing up. Okay, well maybe we won't have any attack. I think he's just making good moves now. We've been spoiled with the double TTs, Title Tuesdays, and Chess Champs the last weeks. Yeah, absolutely. Every Tuesday we have the Title Tuesdays. It's a doubleheader. Doubleheader every Tuesday, and then tomorrow's Arena Kings. You already know I'll be there too for Arena Kings. Y'all gonna see me again tomorrow. Arena Kings. It's lit, man. Chess.com got everything. Weekends we got RCC, Rapid Chess Championships. Literally, guys, you know, just make sure y'all plugged in so you can see all the events and everything that we have. By the way, I guess they turned off that draw feature thing where you could hear it when they offered a draw, because I'm reading in the chess.com chat. Joe Baba offered a draw. I'm not sure where. There's no timestamp on it, but he did offer a draw. Hikaru declined it. Hikaru declined the draw. But you remember when you used to hear the draw offer actually when they did it? And it would say, you know, when they did it, obviously. I mean, it says when, but it did not hear it. So you have to actually kind of manually see that now. There was a draw offer, and it was declined. Now, look how the engine says zeros, right? But it feels like white has a little bit more due to this diagonal. And this one, too, with the bishop. But the rooks and the coordination of this knight and the rooks being together on the D file, holding the pawn at bay, is excellent by black. Excellent by black. Right. Excellent stuff. Rook D to E8, defending the pawn. This one can't push, and Hikaru is trying to play for a win. Also, look at the time. I mean, Joe Baba definitely upped his quality of play here too, and the time. Because usually, I mean, I've seen Hikaru destroy Joe Baba, time and the board. But here, at least today, that's just not happening. Right? Time and the board stuff looks good for Joe Baba. In fact, knight takes d6, a pawn sacrifice. Let's see if he's able to get it back. If not, you just sack the pawn for nothing. Now, of course, I think he has a compensation, regardless of him getting it back or not, because of the bishop. What he did there was a positional sacrifice of the pawn, because I have a bishop, and the pawn was hindering my activity. So what he does here, look at that, rook d7, threatening. Maybe it's not. You could go bishop takes b7 next. You might see a b5 here. Knight d4, disconnecting the rooks. That's a strong move, bro. That's a strong move. That knight right here, you know, you have to understand how strong this knight is. You actually can't remove him unless you sacrifice him. He's in your half of the board, and you cannot remove this knight unless you sacrifice it. You are in trouble, or you need to find some very good counterplay right now. Right now. He's probably going over here, and maybe try to go this way because nothing's going to work in the center. King G7, very smart move, stopping that. King H8 and King H1, getting out of all potential weird checkness stuff, right? Because there could have been like a Rook D7, Knight E2, but the king now won't be hit with none of that. Queen F6, Queen E3. I mean, you could just do nothing as black. This knight, you're going nowhere. Maybe wait a second. So Hikaru is very resourceful. You see him play Rook F1, right? Very resourceful. He might do this. Knowing Hikaru, here, Rook C4, I don't believe in it. That might be, hold on. Tactics sense is tingling here. Bishop here. And then F4. I mean, it's very risky. But also Rook takes B4. So not working. He plays F4. He going for it, of course. Of course, Hikaru just like, I don't care about nothing. I'm just going for mate. The eval bar say you have lost your absolute mind. That is garbage in every which way and form. And then knight f5 happens on the board. And let's see what happens. Queen has to go somewhere. B3. What if I just move the queen? Right. Here's the rook. I mean, I'm good, right? Tactics favor. Ooh, wait a second. Yeah, that was just a huge concession. Hikaru just didn't care. Like literally, he literally doesn't care. Cause here he just he just last out like F4, don't care about nothing. Just go for mates. And it's not even close to mate for white. He really weakened his king. Like he really weakened his king to tell you how much he really didn't care. He really wanted to beat Joe Bava so bad at the cost that he weakened his king worse than what Black's is. You know what I'm saying? He really wanted to win this game. Like, really wanted to win this game here. And I mean, there's like no threats. Like, what is this? What is this? You're getting mated in cases. Maybe not, because you have Queen H2. He played Rook E1. Rook C2 is going to be Queen takes. Queen check. Luckily, I go Queen H2, and the bishop covers G2. Rook takes threat, and Rook takes H4. Queen H2 defends the rook. It defends this. The bishop still defends the light squares, which my king is. It looks crazy. 18 seconds. There's only a few seconds left here. Oh my goodness. Feels like you can take this, but there's like a mating sequence. He just calculated a mate on him. Here. I mean, oh my goodness. Bishop A6, check. Out the way, have a nice day. And that's a wrap. Hikaru goes down. Joe Bava with a big dub. He's going to win this one. That's it. 8.5, 9.5 out of 11. Clear first. Nobody is going to take it from him. Literally, Joe Bava came today and just went off. I don't think he lost. Did he lose one game? I think he did. He took one AL, I think. But that was it. He took one AL out of 11 games. Woo, boy, he was on fire today. And he beat Hikaru too. Like, he was just on fire today. Like, there's nothing else you can say. Like, all right, he was just on fire today. Congrats. Some days it's just your day. You know what I mean? Like, it's just your day, bro. Even like Din Last too, that just won recently, the International Master that just played Arjun. He been streaming 10 hours, giving a break. Exactly, right. That's what I said earlier, bro. Like he been streaming, and I was like, yo, he's a bully. Like, bro, he could just take a nap. Like you should have just. But he, after 6 hours of streaming, then he plays the other title Tuesday. Like it's inhuman. Yeah, this is just a draw. It's just a draw there. There should be one other game too. Well, that one just ended. Yeah, if you whoa, okay, yeah, don't mess that up. If you ever advance the pawn, excuse me, whenever you advance the pawn, I'm going to take that. I'm going to take that as quick as humanly possible. Can we raise your Baba? I am not controlling the rate, but we'll see where they go after this. Should be a draw though. Should be a draw ski. Yeah, you just move around, right? 50 moves. Let me see how many moves y'all at. 99. Yeah, it's getting close. It's getting close. Sorry, we had one planned already. Yeah, Akila, where are we going? Where are we sending the raid? Stick around, guys, for the raid because we will have that. Yeah, there's about to be 50 moves in like a few moves. It's gonna say 50 move rule, unless he pushes the pawn, but then he'll take it. Oh, John Curtis, FM John Curtis, nice, nice. Make sure you give him a follow over there, chat. The wholesome Aussie. I mean, I'm surprised that this is not 50 moves yet. Wow, when did they make the last pawn move, bro? Like, my guy. I mean, we out here for real. Like, everybody just chilling. Well, I guess this is the last game. So if you have points or if you have prizes, then you would wait around. But if not, then you would just be out. You would just be out because especially when your game's over. Yeah, you just go to sleep watching this one, right? You really can. Because all the bishop's going to wait around. There's no weird May threats. I mean, dang, it was that. This is we're going on 124 moves, 125, and counting. I just want to see how far it's going to go now. I'm actually interested to see how many moves is it for 50. Wow. Okay, 129. We have 129. Oh wait, oh, that was it. That was probably it. Okay, 130. 130 moves. 130 moves. Okay, guys. Well, that's it. I mean, huge congrats to Joe Baba for that. Joe Baba wins and 9.5 out of 11. And then you have you see who was that? Sam Savian in second, Jim Dimitri in third, guys. That was awesome. It's always awesome. Title Tuesday, the second one. Today, this was a late edition. Hopefully you enjoyed it, guys. And stick around for the raid. Hopefully you enjoyed today's show. And of course, I'll be streaming later tonight, guys. So you can catch me on my channel right there in the chat. Stick around for the raid, and we'll see you on the next event.